The general population is going to have to rethink the whole ball game of how things are done. And in the past, you got born, you went to school for 12 years, you got a job for 30 years, and then you died. And that's sort of just a linear life cycle. Right now, what's happening is, with the change going on, you get born, you go to school, you go out and get a job for 5, 10 years, the job changes, you need to go back, retrain, retool, you get another job 5, 10 years, then you got to go back, retrain, retool, and then also you've got a new reality, you live a long time. In 1900, 100 years ago, the average life expectancy was 45. People didn't worry about retirement. They died before they could get there. And now the life expectancy is 76, and it could easily go up into the 90 or even 100 if we have a lot of new medical technology advances. Can you imagine going to work at the age of 20, working for 30 years, retiring at the age of 50, and living to be 100? You get a 50-year paid vacation after 30 years of work. Unfortunately, there's no way to pay for that. I think that's going to be one of the biggest challenges. How do we rethink the concept of keeping people engaged, involved, and working longer? The jobs of the future are not going to last for 40 or 50 years. The jobs of the future are going to last for 5, 10, 15 years. I heard a phrase the other day that 90% of the technology and 90% of the knowledge in the year 2020, 20 years from now, doesn't exist today. So the whole need to retrain and retool is going to be critical. Instead of talk about career planning, I think the new term is going to be life planning, and where people have multiple careers and they're going to have to reinvent themselves over and over again. And unfortunately, I think a lot of people in their 40s and 50s are looking more forward to retiring than they are in reinventing themselves. So what can we do about it? We're going to have to educate people to the fact that if you live a lot longer, you have to work a lot longer.